I was going through a breakup, and I had fucked up. I'd gone from the extreme of being super just lacking in self-love and wanting things that aren't for me, and confusing pain with love because love's always hurt for me. So if it didn't hurt, it didn't make sense. And then met someone who was very sweet and very patient and honest and just like the sweetest. And I didn't put as much effort into healing as I should have. So for like damn near 3 years, I was still very guarded.
Like, what does that mean?
You feel like an idiot when you're done because you feel like you've become this monster. For me, it felt like I became a monster because it felt like everything that he was now listing was things that I had an issue with past partners. Accountability is a hard pill to swallow, especially when you got to go through steps like that. Because the first step is getting hurt, the next step is blaming them, and then the next step is like taking the double L. Because now you're like, well, it's not even your ex's fault. It's nobody's fault but mine, you know? But I thought love was supposed to hurt. And like, the only reason I feel this is this, which means someone's pulling away, which means it's not like, you know, where I couldn't put it into practice.
That's such a great analogy of the clothing, because you don't feel your clothes unless they're uncomfortable, unless they're pulling at you. And so...
Your clothes unless they're uncomfortable, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he felt like a loose t-shirt.
Is this a nice guy's finished last story?
Is it?
Yeah.
That sucks.
See, this video right here is a prime example that people, when they break up in a relationship, they should give themselves some time before they get into another relationship. Now, she clearly said that she didn't give herself time enough to heal after the breakup in her relationship with her significant other. Irregardless of whose fault it is or what, she still should have gave herself some time. Now, she said that clearly that she felt that love should hurt. So that's a deep psychological thing going on with her. Maybe she need to get some therapy on that. Maybe it's something from childhood. I don't know. But what I do know is that you need to take time for yourself, some good time, before you decide to move on into another relationship. Now, some people are not comfortable being alone. But there's a difference between being alone and lonely. So if you're lonely when you're alone, then you are uncomfortable being by yourself. That goes to a different psychological stage there, because I'm no psychologist, but I truly believe it shows that you really don't love yourself because you don't love being by yourself. So when you're comfortable being by yourself, it shows that you love yourself. And you need to, if you're not loving yourself, you need to start loving yourself.